England Red Roses secure 30th straight win to reach Women's Rugby World Cup final, but Canada scare will give opponents cause for optimism. England are now just 80 minutes away from World Cup glory, but the nature of their 26-19 semi-final win over Canada will give either hosts New Zealand or France hope of a big final upset. Simon Middleton's side did enough to secure a 30th straight victory at Eden Park. Canada couldn't cause the ultimate upset, mainly due to Abby Dow's superb brace, but for the first time in a long time they showed that England can be troubled. The Red Roses, women's rugby's dominant force, were made to look unusually vulnerable. The sensational finishing of Dow, who only just recovered from a broken leg in time to make it to New Zealand, got them out of trouble. Canada's forwards had plenty of joy against an English pack used to sweeping all before them, and in the first half especially their rugby was a joy to watch. England only led 15-12 at the halftime break. They lacked accuracy throughout the first 40, but it must be noted Canada were exceptional with the Auckland wind doing them no favours. England and head coach Middleton were given a real scare. Now only the Black Ferns or their pool stage opponents France stand between them and the trophy. Whoever England face will look at this game knowing the Red Roses can be beaten. Canada's almost totally amateur squad should be proud of their efforts here. They were exceptional. England made 2 late changes on the eve of kickoff. Prop Hannah Bottoman and reverse scrum half Lucy Packer were late withdrawals with knee and ankle injuries respectively. Vicky Cornborough replaced Bottoman with Middleton revigging his bench to include 6 forwards with Shauna Brown and Sadia Kabir coming into the 23. England's Emily Scarratt made a poor start with 2 early spills inside 90 seconds followed by a charged down kick. But the experienced centre did follow that with a nice offload to Tatiana Hurd. England's first try came from a familiar source. As she had done with a hat-trick in the quarter-final win over Australia, Marley Packer benefited from the force of the Red Roses driving more. Scarratt added a pinpoint conversion, but then threw a poor pass to gift Canada possession. England's second try was made by Helena Rowland, and finished superbly by Dow, who showed power as well as pace to beat 2 Canada defenders and score in the corner. Canada hit back with a superb try after Scarratt's conversion attempt hit the post. Scrum half Justine Pelletier made a brilliant break and kicked ahead. Flanker Karen Paquin won the race to the line. England were far from perfect. Zoe Harrison's restart went out on the full. Canada's thinking backs also caused problems. But Harrison responded to a rare error with a fine 52-2 kick. It summed up her impressive tactical acumen. Abby Ward was held up over the line. England were ahead, but not firing on all cylinders. Canada certainly were. They soon had a second. It was fine rugby. The Canada forward sent England's much-vaunted pack into reverse, and then the ball was spread wide. Alicia Corrigan was the player to score. Canada captain Sophie de Geert's conversion tied the scores. Scarratt kicked a simple penalty just before the break to give England a narrow interval lead, but the fact she even opted to do so showed the Red Roses realised they were in a game. Scarratt began the second half as she'd ended the first by booting another easy 3 points before England lost full-back Rowland, who had been her team's bright spark to injury. Rowland was taken from the field on a buggy with what looked like a lower leg injury, and was replaced by Ellie Kilden. Rowland must now be considered a big final doubt, and was seen wearing a protective boot and on crutches after returning to the bench.